I'm joking.
Anyway, say hi to everybody instead of playing Baby Shark.
I should keep going, no?
If you want to die. By me throwing stuff at you, like my chair. Actually, I see my mic sounds a bit off.
Okay, well,
shift
hello.
Around.
Hi, welcome back to the live stream. It's been a very long time. But yeah. So yeah.
Yes, it's been how long?
It's like a month or something, or even more than a month.
Yes.
So I just haven't been at home at all. I've been at school doing loads of things. And yeah, but now it's all done. I'm in the holidays. So live streams all the time now.
Yes. And it's really sunny, which is why the green screen's not really working properly behind you.
That's true.
I'm just shifting my mic around a bit. My mic doesn't really seem to sound correct. So anyway, hi everybody. It's been over a month since basically you've been at home. But anyway, why don't you start? Because quite a few people said play football's coming home. So 3 lines.
I'll play
and that's because
it's the Euros final tonight and England are playing.
And hopefully England will win. So why don't you quickly start with that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, funny boy. Live chat is not working. That's because it's
not on the screen.
It's not on the screen because I've clicked the wrong thing. It's been so long since I've done this. This is why everything is not working. Right, let me just double check one more time. The chat bot should be coming up very soon. But go for it. Do you want to do?
Yes.
Yeah, go.
that's 3 lines. Yeah.
Very good. Actually, that was was that one of your very first ones that you did out in public?
One of my very first ones.
When you met a chap called Richard, who was a pianist and was blind.
Yeah.
And he kind of played. I think he played. Did he play with you or accompany with you?
I think so.
Yeah. So that was in
Canary Wharf.
Canary Wharf. That was it, and that was really cool. It first came out in 2006, and the only reason I know that is because the song goes 40 Years of Hurt. And if we don't win...
So it's 30 Years of Hurt.
Is it 30, not 40?
Yeah.
That means it must have come in 96. Oh, no, that makes sense. 1996, because that would have been when we hosted the... would it have been a World Cup? It must have been, or would it have been the Euros?
Euros.
It would have been Euros then. Yes. And now it's going to be 50 years hurt if we don't win it.
But we're going to win it.
Yeah.
It's more than 50 years.
We are going to win it. So...
It's 58 years.
Yeah, anyway. If we don't win it this time, the next time we get sung will be 50.
62 years.
Yes. So Bob has asked, hey Bob, asked any predictions?
We're going to win.
For the score.
We're going to win.
I think it's going to be 2-1.
But we're going to win.
I'm hoping... My heart says we win it 2-1. My head says... Actually, no. My head's going to go to the heart too. We're going to win it 2-1.
Yes.
That sounds about right, doesn't it? But yes.
My prediction is England win.
By penalties.
Winning it.
We're actually now good at penalties. You probably don't remember when we used to be rubbish at penalties.
We used to be really bad at penalties.
Like horribly rubbish, including Gareth Southgate missing a penalty. And then you probably won't know this, because you won't recognise any of this, and most of the people who don't live in the UK won't remember this. He did a Pizza Hut advert with Stuart Pearce and Chris Waddle. People you probably don't know. But anyway, 2-1 Spain, but we'll laugh your heart off. Yes, exactly. It'll be great if we win. Right, anyway. You want to play something else?
Yeah.
In fact, you've been asked, can you play a bit of Vindaloo?
Play a bit of it.
Yes.
Like what?
What's the bit at the end?
I messed up.
Actually, what other England songs are there?
I don't know.
But you're going to do a few more anyway, related to England songs.
Yeah.
So, do you want to give anyone updates of what's happening? You've been on the news.
I have been on the news. Well, I went on an outreach project with my school, and somehow we managed to attract the BBC. Yeah, so no, we went on it was called Impulse. It was an outreach trip to Norfolk that the school does every year. So all the year 12, well not all the year 12, but some of the year 12s will go down, teach a bunch of kids some music and play some concerts. And then on one of the days, the BBC came along because we like emailed them, say, "Oh, this is cool," and they actually like came along. They filmed a bit of us. The day they filmed was probably the most interesting day in terms of actually filming for TV. We worked with 4 primary schools and made what was called the Norfolk's Primary Orchestra. And yeah, so we'd worked on a couple of pieces we'd written and some of the pieces they were working on, and then made a big concert. So that was a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, the BBC made a little segment about it, which was really nice. And I mean, they focused a lot more about my YouTube channel, so hopefully that bumps the views up. But
yeah, which was a bit odd because they were meant to come out and talk about Purcell and how you guys and the school goes out to do stuff, but obviously they made an editorial judgment, as they say.
Well, that only benefits me.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they're doing it because obviously they want to attract, not quite clickbait, but interesting titles to pull people in. So, right. Actually, Phil Tyson suggested a fantastic one. Hey Jude, do you know that?
I do know that because I was planning to play it.
Oh, okay, that's a great idea then, because it's Jude Bellingham who's actually we were going to go out. Was it in the round of 16?
When?
As in when Bellingham scored an overhead kick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Slovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were losing 1-0 something like on the 90th minute. And then it was a long throw, headed on, Bellingham overhead kick, went into extra time, and then
We scored again.
we scored again. Ivan Toney heading
To Kane.
to Kane, who scored. Obviously, no one in. I'm guessing most people who watch this have no idea.
I was
what
at my
we're talking
grandparents'
about.
house packing to go back to school. I was watching on my phone.
Oh, did you actually get to see the finish?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw both of them.
Yes, David ZG said don't underestimate Spain. No, they are fantastic, especially the 16, now 17-year-old boy who has been fantastic. Anyway, enough of us talking about football. Why don't you play some music?
Yes, I'll play Hey Jude.
Yes.
They asked me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Hey Jude. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
That's very good. Is there any other Beatles songs related to football?
I don't know.
Yellow
The
Submarine.
El Neni song.
What's the El Neni
Twist
song?
and Shout.
And also Yellow Submarine. I think that's more Borussia Dortmund. They've taken that because obviously, their kit is all yellow. Well, and a bit of black. So I'm just copying down a few requests so I don't lose them.
Oh, not important then.
Yes. Well, no, Borussia Dortmund. It's not important. But that's where Jude Bellingham came from.
But came from Birmingham.
Yeah, previously Birmingham. Which is an amazing how amazing he's come from Birmingham to Borussia Dortmund to Real Madrid and hopefully helping us win the Euros. That'll be fantastic. Right. You did you run a concert?
Well, I've run loads of things. Well, at school, been in loads of concerts. So.
But you conducted and not ran.
Oh well, I kind of co-ran a concert of musicals, songs, with like a orchestra and band and singers, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it was.
So George and Gavin, who's one a couple of your patrons, also managed to turn up, which was really cool.
That was cool.
They seem to see you more at school than I see you at school.
You say that all the time.
I know, but that's because it's true. And you were conducting as well, which is I was laughing at you conducting anyway.
Laughing at me?
Yeah, because of your expressiveness, which is fantastic. Oh look, Lucy Hope asked for a fantastic request.
No, no chance. We're not getting that today.
Yes, Canon in D is your favourite, right?
Go watch another video instead.
Yes, they were always requested. Actually, that was quite a long time ago. I've been obviously slowly kind of getting through your videos and editing them for you. And there were a group of Italian tourists who asked for first
Canon in D,
and then
Fur Elise. Outrageous.
So the only thing that was missing is River Flows in You to get the hat trick of favourite requests. In fact, can you play a little bit of River Flows in You just to kind of complete the set? And just to ruin it, flow it into Canon and D, Fur Elise and finish. And finish with Claire de Lune, which is actually my favourite, and also Bob's. Quite cool because you look like, well, I'm not saying you look like a football hooligan, a young football supporter who's playing classical music with an England flag background behind you.
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, I know. It's cool.
You look like exactly what you are.
It's out of context. No, it's very nice. But yes, Canon D. I actually do like Canon D. I know you hate it, but I like it. Right. What was I going to say?
No? Well, what are you going to say?
I'm trying to work out, what else have you been doing at school? I've not seen you for a long time either.
Well, I've done loads of other concerts. I don't know. I've been doing loads of different, I've been organising this, festival at school called Pulse.
Because you were a music lead in your school.
Yeah, and then we organised this, really, big festival at the end of term, just to try and cram all the concerts into 3 days. And
that kept you busy.
That kept me very busy.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're not music lead next year, as in someone else goes for it.
Well, I could go for it and maybe get it, but I don't know.
But you should give other people the chance. Since it's your last year anyway, right?
I'd go for like the head of school. That'd be funny.
Yeah, why not?
Time. It would be very hard work.
Well, yes, and you're busy because you'll be doing your A-levels.
But you could give it a go. I mean, someone has to do it, right? If it's not me, who else would it be?
Yeah.
Well, it could be anyone. But
Is it usually upper sixth that get the head of school?
it is always upper sixth that get it.
Which kind of makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
but that's not important now. What's important is we play music.
Right, so Fanzo's asked a question which is very loaded. And it isn't her request or always on my mind, which you can do later. It's, do you like Harry Kane?
Well, yeah, he's a good footballer.
Whilst he's wearing what kind of top?
The England top.
And when do you used to not like Harry Kane?
When he's wearing the Tottenham top.
Yes, but since he doesn't wear the Tottenham top, what is ironic is he left Tottenham wanting to win trophies,
And then he won.
and
no
he
trophies.
joined by music that used to win a trophy every year, like 12 years in a row, I think it was, and then
They didn't win a trophy.
they didn't win anything, but he won a trophy. Do you know what trophy he won?
They had no trophy.
No.
What?
Effectively the golden boot,
But you can.
but it's not a golden boot. Do you know what he got?
What?
A cannon.
What? Because he.
No, that's the trophy. And the funny thing is, the cannon is
It's Arsenal.
it's Arsenal, so that makes it even more funny. But hopefully he will hopefully
Win a trophy today.
Win a trophy today, and that'll be absolutely fantastic. So yes, right. Anyway, let's play some more music and not slag off our England captain. England music. What would you play?
Sweet Caroline.
Yes, which actually will be played if we win.
If we win, we better win first.
Actually, do they play that for anything else, or do they only? Because I've only mainly been watching England matches. I'm not sure if they play it.
I don't take notice. I just watch the game.
Yeah, because at the end of the England matches, they've been playing Sweet Caroline. So do you want to go for that, and then we'll jump on to requests?
Yeah.
That's also used to be played at the end of Arsenal games when everyone. Speaking of which, we need to get back to Arsenal because they've contacted you again as to whether maybe you can go down and do stuff next season. But not being able to get in touch with them again because you've been at school. Now that you're back at school, we can get in touch with them and maybe you not be a bad luck omen. Because last time you were there, we lost.
We drew.
Was it draw? Was it draw 2-2? It was
3-3.
Southampton, right? 3-3. Was it Southampton?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a bit of a mood one, given the fact that we could have won the league. But we didn't. Anyway. Yes, Julie, it was great to hear a piano that's actually in tune. Is it actually in tune? Because it wasn't in tune that long ago, so I'm assuming it stayed.
Better be in tune, because it's my piano.
Yes. Well, and now you get to play it, whereas you don't get to play it that much. So it's really cool. Right. Do you want to jump into a few requests?
Okay.
And then you can obviously come back to more England songs if you want. So Jack Gavin, who along with George came down and watched you last time, could you play some Dancing Queen?
Okay.
Which was the end song in the musical thing.
Yeah.
Which was a bit weird, but...
Or whatever.
Yeah, how it was arranged, but go for it. Fantastic. Right. I wonder if you need to do this by ear, but Merlin X asked, well, you know who Duke Ellington is, right? Because he's a jazz person. I don't know. I only know him via you. Do you know Mood Indigo by Duke Ellington?
Not by heart.
But do you know it? Of it?
So I will listen to it and try and make it.
Okay.
So I know off by heart.
But do you know of it?
I know of it.
Ah. So for those that don't know, whilst Cole's sticking earphones in his ear, Cole is studying jazz and jazz piano, and also composition at school, Purcell, where he does where he studies music. And absolutely, as you say, he should play more jazz as he's studying it. I've actually said to Cole when he goes out, I know he obviously likes to do covers, that he probably should play a lot more jazz, just like obviously the likes of Brendan, Dr. K, and Jared, and a few others play a lot of boogie woogie, and most of the popular pianos are kind of known for boogie woogie. Maybe Cole actually should kind of have a competing stream, not stream, but you should go off and play jazz a lot more and popularise jazz, because obviously he plays a lot of covers. He doesn't really play that much boogie woogie actually, as well, apart from when he meets some of the other pianists out there. But Cole probably should play more jazz when he's out. And actually, for those that don't know, Cole's listening in his ear because he's, well, most of you probably know he's got perfect pitch, so he just listens to it and then plays it straight out. But we can't play the music out in for you guys to hear because of copyright issues, and then YouTube, we've done it a few times, eats the video. Just copying another request down. But generally, I hope you guys have been okay, and hope everyone is not suffering from the political madness across the world right now, especially what appears to be an assassination attempt in America, which seems crazy.
It's just a straight up solo. What's going on? Maybe there's another recording that's better.
Yeah, so Cole's usually just hunting the piece. Usually he finds it really quickly. I'm not sure what he's looking at right now. But I'm trying to think.
Maybe I'll get a live version.
What, live version of Duke Ellington?
Yeah.
Apologies for the dead ear. Right.
Still an intro. We'll play the actual thing then.
Yeah, so Cole is studying jazz. It'll be his final year next year at Purcell, and then, well, hopefully he goes into one of the likes of the Guildhall, Trinity, or whatever, because that's what he's chosen to do. Go into one, or trying to get into one of the conservatoires or Royal Academy, Royal College.
Okay, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna just do this one.
That's Cole's listening face. It would have been really weird if anyone just joined, literally in the past 15 seconds, and all we're doing is looking at Cole sitting.
It doesn't sound like a melody at all. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a melody at all.
I don't even recognise it. It's
I could cheat and just get out my rule book and see if that's
what, and then actually play the chords or whatever it is.
Mm.
So what is real book or whatever it's called?
Oh, it's just a cheat sheet of lead sheets.
It's basically lead sheets for it, but it's not actual sheet music, is it?
No. Okay, that's completely different. Oh, I should trust the recording more than the paper.
Right, is it?
Oh, well, maybe I'm just rubbish.
Well, it could be that, as we have established, it might be you are just rubbish. Right, why don't you do something that we definitely know? So, and actually, Merlin X can tell me whether you actually completely butchered it, because I don't even know what it sounds like anyway. So, Chad Hodge, another one of your patrons, has asked, can you play 1,000 Years by Christina Perri? Is that the one from Twilight?
Or something like that, yeah. There you are.
Very nice. Another one of the overplayed kind of piano pieces in public or and requests as well. And you've played it quite a lot too, hence why it's overplayed. Although you've also done it with one of your friends as a cello duet, which was pretty cool. Right, okay, so Fanzo has been extremely patient and has asked for, in fact, has been asked for quite a while, as you know, always on my mind. But you've not been around to play it.
Yes.
So thank you, Fanzo, for being patient. So this is Elvis Presley. So Cole really should recognise it straight away as soon as he hears it. I'm assuming he's heard Always on My Mind. I'm guessing it's always also been covered by a million other people too. And actually, thinking about it, I actually wonder whether Elvis's one is actually a cover anyway, because I think he's done quite a few of his songs are covers. So this
I'll
is
just play the first bit.
okay. You obviously don't, well, I say you know. You don't actually know the whole song.
No.
You should do it actually as a proper cover at some point. In fact, I haven't said that for a long time because obviously we've not been in a live stream in a long time. But actually, I think that you've done quite a few Elvis songs, and I think this will be a really big one too. Very, yeah, Willie Nelson. There you go, Willie Nelson. As David said, Jesus is also one of the best versions out there. So, do you know who? I'm probably asking you a question you probably don't know since you don't really know the song. Do you know was the original? No. I know Elvis one is probably quite famous.
I saw a version by Pet Shop Boys. Was it Pet Shop Boys?
Well, no, because Pet Shop Boys is more recent than Elvis, so it clearly can't. It clearly can't.
I have no
be
idea
them.
who Pet Shop Boys are.
Pet Shop Boys are a group from the 80s, I think. It's either late 80s or early 90s.
Let's play a game of...
And Pet Shop...
Oh, wait, no, Willie Nelson, you said.
Yes.
Well, Willie Nelson is the original, is it?
Ah, there you go. Well,
is it?
I don't know.
Or is Willie Nelson like 2024?
I'm pretty sure Willie Nelson is not...
on my mind. I don't know who Willie Nelson is either, because I'm very uncultured.
Willie Nelson would have been one of the...
Always on my mind.
Willie Nelson is a familiar name from, I think, quite...
Brenda Lee.
Could be.
Okay, supposedly Brenda Lee is the first person.
Yeah, so it's quite a lot of times, you know, the most popular song isn't the original artist. So, for example, the Bodyguard song.
I Will Always Love You.
Yes, by Whitney Houston, was originally sung by Dolly Parton, I think.
Oh.
Yes, but most people probably know it from the other song.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't know that.
From the movie. Yes, exactly.
Now I know.
Because you are really young compared to me, who is old, but not as old as some of your patrons. And that's why they give such amazing song choices. Right, okay. Let's jump to another one, which I think you probably need to think about. Love Theme from Romeo and Juliet. That's from Funny Boy.
Love Theme.
Yes, in fact, he's just said it again. I've heard the piece called Love Theme from Romeo and Juliet. Tchaikovsky, so it'll be classical, pseudo-classical.
Might be this one then.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a G confirmed, Dolly Parton. But most people of your age, and certainly probably my age, probably know it from The Bodyguard and Whitney Houston. But I think Dolly Parton's version is, I think it's slower. It's quite a bit slower. So Whitney Houston did a slightly different version with her power ballad belting. I think I'm probably going to recognise Love Theme. But I don't know off the top of my head. Hopefully you guys will too. But yeah, for those obviously not of England football fans, we've been waiting for a really long time to win the major World or Euro Cup. Last time was in 1966. So it's been a heck of a long time ago. We get to watch Cole's thinking face again. Yeah, so Cole only recently, I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday, finished school. So he's now into his summer holidays, summer vacation, as it were. Which Romeo and Juliet, Franco? I have no idea.
Oh. Well, something like this.
That's really nice. I might actually make you do a proper
What if I just played a
recording of
completely
it.
different song?
No, you didn't. As in, you might have played a completely different song, but I recognise it. That's brought back memories, and I have no idea what memories is brought back.
Probably the love theme from Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, but I don't remember. I probably do remember watching it. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. I don't remember watching it, as in I don't remember the movie, but I think I remember the understanding of it. Anyway, Funny Boy said that that's not the one, so maybe you did play a completely different one, but I recognise that.
It says love theme from Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, but
Maybe he's thinking of a different part. Maybe there's a more famous part.
well,
I was just playing for the beginning.
yes, but that is a really famous part. I'm sure there are other people on live chat who will say they'll recognise it. I'm not sure what it is.
Maybe there's a different theme.
Yeah.
Maybe there's two themes.
Yes.
Or maybe I've just played the wrong thing.
Well, it's
Or
possible you
maybe
played the wrong
I've just
theme.
played the right theme wrongly.
Well, no, you haven't. Well, no. I recognise that theme, and as soon as you started playing it, I recognised it, but I don't know what it's called, but I recognise it.
It's called Love Theme.
Yes, but apparently it's not the right one. Although Julie Gill said, I was planning on doing the one Cole's playing for my grade 8 musical theatre, but couldn't due to COVID. So the one you were playing is something.
Well, it is something. It's called Love Theme from Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. That was the Franco Seffarel version, which presumably was the original one, which is where I recognise it. Funny Boy, is that the one that you're thinking of? Where is that from? So Cole can look it up. In the meantime, whilst talking of Whitney Houston, Bob's asked, do you know One Moment in Time? Another one of the massive belting songs.
I should do. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, double check. And whilst we're waiting, David said maybe the Leonardo DiCaprio version. Could be. Maybe Cole needs to listen to that one. But the one that Cole played, I definitely recognise. Franco Seffarel. But if Cole... Actually, one of the things that I might have to kind of twist Cole's arm this week, well, it won't work very well, figuratively, rather than literally, to try and get him to actually record some of his covers for maybe a Spotify album or Apple Music album, whatever. Because there are some of it, certainly some of Cole's music I listen to a heck of a lot, and the one I listen to the most is Stairway to Heaven, and actually I would like to actually be able to listen to it all over the place rather than pull up his YouTube channel to listen. So I need to persuade him to start properly editing or remastering or whatever it's called, or whatever the musical term is that Cole does that I have no idea what it is. The actress who played Juliet in the Frank Stereo one was only 40. I think so. That's been in the news recently, and I'm guessing that's the one. The reason why I recognise that and thinking of it is we probably studied Romeo and Juliet at school, and it would have, as usual, there would have been a play, a TV segment that we watched, and it would have been that. So what's this?
One Moment in Time.
Okay. I think you messed up a bit in the middle.
Oh.
But I did. I know you did because I saw your face. It's always obvious when you mess up because your face suddenly opens up.
That's not good.
Where you kind of play, you're in the zone.
Well, at least I know that.
And then when you make a mess up, your eyes kind of open, like a kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that there was Big and Right is the only shit I like. Actually, I like I like that as well as Midsummer Night's Dream is one of my, well, I wouldn't say favourites, but it's a really good one too. Right, Christoph asked, in honour of Euro finals tonight, can you play a bit of Mission Impossible? I know it's not the same thing. Can you play James Bond theme? It's kind of spy related. No, it carries on more than that.
I know. But
Play the next part of the phrase. Exactly, that bit's famous as well. See? Well, apart from the dung bit at the end, which you always insist on. Thank you, that's much nicer. Right, actually, there was a suggestion maybe that the Romeo and Juliet is the Leonardo DiCaprio recent one. Are you able to look that one up? So Romeo and Juliet was done recently as well.
Love theme, not Loge theme. Love theme, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
If I could spell DiCaprio. DiCaprio. That just says my heart will go on. Why have I?
Well, that's Titanic.
Okay, I'm just going to look it up on YouTube.
Yes, but it'll be the Romeo and Juliet Leonardo DiCaprio version. I think he did one. I'm going to have to look at it myself now.
Kissing You. Well, that's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Was he in Romeo and Juliet? He was. I'm sure he was. 1996 theme. Yes.
Why is it instrumental? Why does it say instrumental version?
It probably is an instrumental.
It just says instrumental, no voice.
Yes, but that's probably because it was a instrumental. If it's a movie theme.
Oh wait, no, this is the original. Never mind, I found the original. 9. Is this the right one? Well, it better be.
I have no idea. But if not, we can skip that one.
It's fine, I'm listening to it now.
Yeah, but the one you played earlier, I'm going to have to listen to again. It really brought back loads of memories. But funny boy, I did specifically wrote Tchaikovsky at the end of it.
Well, this is definitely not Tchaikovsky. This is composer lyricist Desiree Annette Weeks and Tim Atag.
Yes. If you actually look on YouTube, there is one that literally says love theme from Romeo and Juliet Tchaikovsky. But play the one you've got there first. Funny Boy has actually given you a specific search now. Piotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Well, I know what Tchaikovsky. That is how you spell Tchaikovsky. Oh, Tchaikovsky, Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. What did you search for before?
Love theme from Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. Unless Funny Boy is winding you up and
No, he's
and
not
saying
winding up. There is a thing called Tchaikovsky, Romeo and Juliet.
So what were you listening to before then?
Love theme from Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you were confusing two different things.
Well, it could be. As I said, the one
It's your fault.
the one you were playing before, I definitely recognise the music.
This one has a score, so I can cheat. Ha ha.
I'm guessing the score isn't just a piano solo, though.
That's fine.
There you go. Love theme from Romeo and Juliet is 2 minutes and 7 seconds long.
This is 20 minutes long.
Oh, okay. Must be something different. Anyway, you obviously don't play 20 minutes of it. Just find a little bit. But yes, anyway, so Cole's next year will be applying to conservatoires and universities. So he has to decide whether he wants to apply for jazz or composition, or maybe apply for both. Well, both individually and see which one he gets, and then otherwise, just in case he gets nothing, there is a Tchaikovsky Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, we've established that now.
That's what David Sedgwick said. Have you found it? Or are you cheating? Are you looking at a score?
I'm cheating now.
So this is Cole's sight reading off his phone.
Well, I need to get it so it lines up properly. Okay, there we go. That's not right. Oh, it's in clarinet in A. And then...
I'm not sure Cole's succeeding in trying to read sheet music from his phone.
Turn the page. There we are. There's the first bit. Oh, it's viola. What's that? And then... natural beat. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yes.
Oh, you got a bit.
So
of it.
what were you doing? Were you just sight reading off a tiny phone?
It's probably.
You were sight reading an orchestral piece off your tiny phone and trying to transcribe it onto or arrange it on a piano at the same time. Now I'm curious. I'm going to have to go and listen to it myself later.
No, it was just an
just an orchestral piece.
It's an orchestral piece. I was trying to read off the full score to see if I could try and get the exact notes.
Yes, I think.
And then I completely forgot everything had to transpose. Like the clarinets are in A, the violas are in an alto clef because it's a viola, and all the horns are in different keys because they're horns and they're weird.
Yeah. And you were trying to do that whilst reading the score on your tiny little phone.
Yeah, so try and do it on the fly. It's probably harder than playing it by ear. Probably should just stuck to play it by ear.
So I'm now going to listen to it later, and maybe you can do a piece just before and do a short. Actually, you should cheat and do loads of shorts because you're on 996. 5?
Not a million is the answer.
You're
subscribe.
You're about 4,000 away.
Yeah.
So if you cheat, and obviously I don't mean cheat, as in sling out loads of shorts, that gets you loads of subscribers apparently.
And then that'll be it. Then I'll have a million subscribers by the time I get back to school, isn't it?
But
okay, that's ambitious knowing how slow it's going at the moment. But
well, you should get to 4,000. I mean, if you actually. If I
it's
actually
4,000, but it's also only 4,000, but it's still 4,000.
Yes, but I think that's because I've been so busy. I've not been able to put your videos.
I've been busy too.
Yes. Funny Boy actually said they skipped to 13.3. That's the part I'm talking about.
13.3.
Yeah, but you need to find the bit. It's the one with his face on.
Well, but they all have their face on. It's the same thing.
It must be. So 20 minutes in.
Wait, 13 what?
13 and a half. 13.3. So it's 13.03 or 13.30. And it must be that 20-minute piece.
What is this one?
Well, I'm guessing it's not a 4-minute piece otherwise. So I'm being stubborn now. I'd like to actually hear what it sounds like. Apologies, everyone, for my obsession. Have you found it?
I found something.
Does it sound familiar? It's the cooler one in black and white. Does that help?
No.
Is it chicken wing time? It definitely is chicken wing time. It's going to be big bowl of chicken wings whilst watching England versus Spain. Or at least watching the build up to it.
Like it's just another part of the piece.
Okay, then skip it. We can listen to it later. Play something that I know.
It does say most replayed.
Well, it must be that bit then. Oh yeah, because it's YouTube. So it tells you what's the most replayed bit.
Supposedly, when you skip to 14 minutes and 21 seconds, it is, this is that song. Oh, well, I'm just going to look back at it later.
We can look at it later, and maybe you can
I'm wasting my time.
You could do a short of just that bit. Or we could do a short of you just looking at your phone. Funny Boy said actually show your phone, but we'll skip that for that.
It just is a face of Tchaikovsky on it.
Yes. Well, I'm guessing it's saying it's in the right one. Right.
However, it would be the same thing, though. I was looking at the score originally, but...
Yeah. But then trying to transcribe it on the fly, which is a bit... Right, Merlin X suggests another jazz one, which I think you definitely know. Moon River. You must know.
I do know. Do I know?
Breakfast at Tiffany's, isn't it?
I better know. Oh, I'll get... people are going to hate me for not knowing it now.
Yes. That's two jazz pieces that you don't know. But I'm sure as soon as you listen to it, you will recognise it. As I said, in my head, it's all Ray Hepburn.
What version is this? That's not that's like a 2024 version. What is that?
I'm sure it's covered.
Oh, this is the original, though. Or not the original. Oh, I know this one.
Yeah. I'm sure it's all Ray Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's. The other question is, as suggested earlier, do you dare finish this live stream with We Are the Champions? Or would that jinx it? Yeah, Bob Dosmar said you have played Moon River before, so you should recognise it. Oh, also, big news, Cole's going to have his first driving lesson next week. There you go, Julie Gill. But Professor Timothy Allred says she wouldn't play the part if the song was taken out of it.
Well, of course I know it. I messed up at the end, but okay.
You did mess up at the end, but I think maybe this summer you need to focus quite a lot more on your jazz stuff anyway. Kind of build a portfolio ready for your auditions or whatever you need to do. So
yeah,
I think some of these classic ones, like my favourite, My Funny Valentine, things like that. Mm-hmm. But I don't know whether that is interesting or not interesting.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It probably is a bit boring for them.
No, but still like standards and you should
As
know.
in, it is a jazz standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens in these auditions? Are they expecting you to do those are different things now?
Well, in the actual audition itself, you play a bunch of like jazz. You do like two.
Thank you. In the jazz audition.
You play like two contrasting pieces everywhere,
Yeah.
and in some places they want you to do in transcription and some sight reading. But
So how do they tell whether you're good or not? Or is it literally just based on your two pieces?
I guess it's based on your audition, your personal statement, your
And statement from school, presumably.
and school telling them how amazing I am.
Or not.
Or
as
how
the case.
rubbish I am.
Yes.
And yeah. So
Yeah, as the case may be. Right, okay.
I hope they didn't tell them how rubbish I am. I
well,
wouldn't be
or
nice
they can discover it for themselves. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
There's a fly buzzing around the room.
There's a fly buzzing around.
And it's coming right behind you.
The conservatoire can find out that I'm rubbish and then realise it was a bad idea to...
How many places are there anyway? I'm guessing not that many in jazz places.
No, because jazz departments are usually smaller, but like, small places.
Yeah. So does that mean there are about probably only 10 places in the UK?
Maybe in London. There's probably places like... Well, there's definitely places elsewhere.
Like Manchester,
Birmingham, Leeds,
Birmingham, Glasgow.
Scotland.
Scotland's got a few, right?
Wales even.
Yeah.
America. Europe. Okay, I probably wouldn't go to Europe, but like, yeah.
Yeah. Or America.
I'm already finding it a long trek to go to Birmingham, so maybe...
Yes, I think you were saying Birmingham and Manchester is too far away, and Europe and America, like Juilliard, would be absolutely fantastic.
It would be great if I got to Juilliard, but it's also in America.
Yes, and you're not applying there anyway, so suddenly you appearing there, going, let me in, would be a bit odd. Right, okay, so driving automatic or manual? Manual.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in learn everything.
Learn everything and then forget it all later.
Yes, because everything is going to be automatic anyway when they become electric. Right, couple more before we finish because I can smell the food.
Me too.
What would you like to do? England related?
Up to you.
I would say do a little bit of the Saka song.
Okay.
Because he's going to score. Which is based on Voulez-Vous, ABBA.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of ABBA, gimme, gimme, gimme. Which is really cool. Mm-hmm. Do you dare play We Are the Champions?
We're not the champions yet.
I know, that's what I mean.
So no
that is
chance.
like super jinxing. If touch wood, we win, you need to do a We Are the Champions. And then post it.
And not now.
Yes, not now. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I'll do a short later.
Not too long. As in about 2 hours. In about 4 hours, fingers crossed. Is that about 4 hours? It's 6 o'clock now. So yeah, about 10 o'clock, it should have been finished.
Yeah.
Unless right now, this 4 hours from now, it could be penalties, right? Because that'll be there. Oh God, if it went to penalties, that'll be absolute an absolute nightmare. Right. Anyway, I can definitely smell the chicken wings are finished. Do one final thing, whatever you want, full of energy, and it better not be Baby Shark.
No!
I knew you were gonna do that. Not Baby Shark.
Aww.
Go for it.
What should I play?
Not Baby Shark.
Okay, well, that'll be it. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe because we're almost at 1 million, but we're not yet. So, yeah. And yeah, guess much.
Fingers crossed for 2-1 England.
Yes, 2-0 England.
Or 7-0 England. That will do fine.
Even better.
I don't think that will happen. But chicken wing time. That's the most important thing.
Yes. Okay, well, see you, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye. See you in 2 weeks. It should be 2 weeks.
Hopefully.
Yes. Otherwise, you could do it. Or if you get 1 million in less than 2 weeks, you could do a 1 million live stream.
Oh,
But I don't think you're
I would, wouldn't I?
Yes.
But, yeah, okay.